Hello, my dear students. Myself S. Devi, Assistant Professor, Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science, Rogini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to discuss about the topic call by reference. Call by reference is a parameter passing technique in which the reference of the actual argument is passed to a function. Any modification made inside the function, it will directly affect the original value. So the need for this call by references memory location. Both the formal arguments and the actual arguments refers to the same memory location. Data modification, any changes to the parameter inside the function directly affect the original argument value. And efficiency, call by reference is more efficient for large data structures as it avoids copying the data. So this is the syntax for call by reference. You know the syntax of function and return type, function name, parameters. And you know what is the syntax for a function called function name within a bracket argument. So here in the case of function call, you are just simply calling the function as a normal function, but in the case of function definition, you have to receive ampersand. In the sense it is the alias name. Giving more than one name to a memory location is known as alias name. That is for example, person can have one or two names. That is they have their recordical name as well as they have a nickname in the home. Similarly, two variables that refers to the same memory location is known as alias name, that is called by reference. So two variable that refers to the same memory location. Consider this program. In this program we are going to perform the addition operation. So in the main function we have assigned two values for x and y, and we have taken a class. The class name is addition. So to access the function add in the class, we have created an object, say a1. With the help of the object we are calling the function add which contains three arguments, that is the value of x, the value of y, and result. We are not having any value, we are not set any value for the result. We are simply passing the variable to the function. So what happens when a function is called? The control passes to the function definition, comes to the function definition. So in function definition what happens? The value of x is received in the variable a, the value of y is received in variable b, and result in sum. This is nothing but it is referring to the both x and a that refers to some memory location, say 1000. The value of x is stored in the memory location 1000 means memory location 1000 that is referred by this variable a also. Similarly, say y is stored in a memory location 2000. So this y's value will be referred by this b also. So when you perform any changes in x value and y value, automatically it will be affected the value of a and b, since it is referring the memory location only. So you are adding a and b here in the function definition. So what happens? You are storing in sum. The addition of a plus b is stored in the variable, say sum. So automatically the variable that refers to the sum, that is the alias name of sum is result. So sum and result that refers to the same memory location. So if we perform any changes in the variable sum, it will affect the result also. So if similarly if we perform any changes in the x value, it will affect the a value here. If we perform any changes in the y value, it will affect the b value here, since the same memory location is referred by x and a, and similarly the same memory location is referred by y and b, and the last one, the same memory location is referred by this sum and result. So if we perform any changes to these three variables, will affect this variable also. Into any variable will affect the other variable also. So this is known as call by reference. Advantages is original value are directly changed without returning them. No need to explicitly return value from the function, saves memory and execution time since data is not copied. Particularly useful for large array objects and structure. Advantages: changing occur unintentionally, leading to logical errors, and debugging becomes harder because the original data is modified indirectly. Using invalid reference or pointer may cause errors. And the next one is overuse of call by reference can reduce program clarity and safety. Next, we will see about return by reference. Return by reference allow a function to return a reference to a variable instead of returning a copy. This provides direct access to the original value outside the function, enabling modify to the variable without creating a new copy. Return by reference. The need is that return by reference is used in the following situations: to provide a high efficiency when returning larger objects, to allow direct modification of the return variable, useful in operator overloading and chaining operation, to avoid the overhead of creating temporary copies of data. Return by reference, here also we use the ampersand symbol but in front of the function name. So consider the same addition program, but here the only thing is we have to use ampersand symbol in the return type, as well as in the case of calling function we have to use the ampersand symbol, or otherwise you can directly call the function. And the advantage of this return by references: improve performance by avoiding unnecessary data copy. The next one is useful for returning larger structure or object efficiency, enabling direct modification of the return data. And the last one is support operator overloading and other advanced programming techniques. And the disadvantage is returning a reference to a local variable is dangerous because it is destroyed when the function ends. Next disadvantages: increasing the risk of unintentional side effects. Next is the returned reference must remain valued, requiring careful memory management. And the last disadvantages: harder to debug if misuse occur. So this is all about the by reference and return by reference. We will see the next concept in the next section. Thank you.